Internet, hello and welcome back
Hi.
to our coverage of the first week of the Gold Capped of the OKLCS. That was a mouthful. This next game will be the TBoyz, again, let's say it again. Pizza Lord's Rebirth on blue side, playing up against TBoyz, formerly known as Venom, the second place of the Gold Capped of the last split of the OKLCS. We'll be getting you into that one right now.
I hope you guys enjoy the music.
Yes,
some of my favorites.
Whoever chose that music was definitely going for the most obnoxious show tunes he could possibly find.
They were show tunes. That's kind of border.
Oh,
not
shoot.
Borderlands. Broadway.
Okay,
Play too
sorry.
many video games.
We are going to change this real quick to show the correct order.
Right on. Yeah, the way that it works is we randomized everything from who you're playing in what week to which of you gets to pick sides game 1 and 3.
Alright.
Which of you gets to pick sides games 2. But
Purely random. If you want to complain about it, then sorry, we spent a lot of time making sure it was a completely random process. And we don't want to hear it.
yeah, it was time consuming. We randomized the list of 8 about like 600 times to get unique lists. Oh,
are we lagging?
Oh, potentially we might be lagging. It looks like.
Oh no, this is when I was just messing with the stuff. It should be getting back to normal soonish. Maybe not.
This is. No.
This is like.
Let's just turn off display capture and turn it back on. My computer has been a little bit odd lately with full screen and borderless. League of Legends acting a little bit strangely. I'm not sure what caused that change, but hopefully this fixes it up. And it looks
like it made it a lot better. Anyways, so on the blue side we have the new team to the OKLCS, Pizza Lord's Rebirth. In the top lane we have any of these subs?
Sorry, let me take a look at it. Choke Me Big Fella, Guitars, Why Not, K Trillium, and A-Haze.
No,
subs on the side
on
of
Pizza
there.
Lord's Rebirth.
I'm checking it out. Nasty Gnome, Snuggle Fundle, Sour Milk Hills, Lost Sheep, and then Sheebly. I think Nasty Gnome might have been a sub.
Is Nasty Gnome a sub? Golly.
I can't remember. I checked at the time. They did. You know what? They messaged me. They were using a sub.
Okay.
So he is the sub. The rest of them, I believe, are the starting line.
Alright, so Sour Milk Heals in the top lane. They substitute Nasty Gnome in the jungle, Snuggle Fundle in the mid lane, Lost Sheep at AD carry, and Ned Schneebly support. On the side of the TBoyz, we have K Trillium, one of the stronger performing top laners from last
He
split.
ain't no sub.
He ain't no sub.
Thought that name wasn't one of the ones that was registered. I thought they mentioned a sub, but
Alright, we'll figure it out later. Anyways, K Trillium in the top lane. Choke Me Big Fella in the jungle, A-Haze in the mid lane, moving away from the AD carry position from last split, Guitar 09 in the AD carry position, and Why Not Koala at support. K Trillium moving away from his standard top lane bruisers. We saw him playing a lot of Garen, Darius, Irelia,
Yasuo too.
Yasuo last split, but now
with the
he's
Frozen
playing
Metal build was basically a bruiser.
Yeah, and now he's playing that Kennen. Okay, Ned Schneebly's gonna catch the Dredge line. Not a whole lot of damage coming out. He has opted for the Kennen, like we were saying.
Yeah.
And the elephant in the room, Nasty Gnome, with our first Ivern of the OKLCS.
Yeah. Interested to see what he kind of does. Looks like we just saw Skarner invade the jungle a little bit. Take that, what are they called? Shrines? I'm not really sure what those things
the
are
shrines?
called. They're called shrines?
Yep.
Shrines. Went in there, took a shrine, maybe took a camp. Hard to tell.
Ivern, definitely one of the champions that you can counter jungle pretty quickly with, but you're also very susceptible yourself to counter jungling just because of the way your
a very odd champion.
Okay, Nasty Gnome coming into the top lane. K Trillium did just stun up Sour Milk Heals, but they do get the jump onto him with that Q. He's too new for me to know the ability name, sorry.
It's just a
I'll figure it out eventually.
Yeah, he did get a small
K Trillium actually bullying out both members of Pizza Lord's Rebirth here.
Yeah. Neither of them being particularly high damage champions at this stage of their Poppy. I mean, they both do have okay damage, but not particularly high damage champions.
Alright, so Ahe's running a little low on mana here. He is falling behind about a wave in terms of CS, and the wave is pushing in towards Snuggle Fundle. Sour Milk is hiding behind the Ivern brush there. I like Lost Sheep. That's a really cool name. Oh, good Deadly Flourish onto guitars there. Netchneedly jumps forward to catch that ability with the Unbreakable. Sour Milk heals. Did recall and teleport back up to the top lane. Picked up that Null Magic Mantle. Trying to survive this lane a little bit. Cade Trillium just pushing in.
Skarner doing some more attempted counter jungling. Checking out the jungle in the top side. And he got pinged, so he got seen there. He's gonna roam back to his own jungle though. Ivern counter jungling too. There's just both of the junglers all over the place.
I don't care if you take my jungle, I'm just gonna take yours. Ahe's jumping onto Snuggle Fundle here, just on the stun.
Pretty low.
They both stun each other, but no damage onto Ahe's as Snuggle Fundle's taking about half his health. Wow, he's gonna have to ghost away.
That awkward moment when you're both stunned, standing next to each other.
Hey, how's it going?
Well, the first dragon.
But here's Ivern, and the Deadly Flourish catches guitars, but the root landed onto the support. Dredgeline's gonna pull Nasty Gnome into a minion wave. There's the brush to get some auto attacks in, and Netchneedly going very low here. Lost Sheep gets the exhaust, the flash forward to root up Lost Sheep. The shield comes down as well. Summoner heal, exhaust slows up guitars, and actually the first blood's gonna go over to Lost Sheep. Why not Koala going a little bit too hard there? Guitars, he's gonna get rooted up, but Chunky Big Fella's here. He's gonna stun up Netchneedly with that E auto, and the shield's gonna go down. He flashes away and stand behind me over to Lost Sheep. Chunky Fella very tanky, but doesn't want to go that deep. He gets rooted under the tower. Oh, but Netchneedly is gonna go down to the Thunder Orb's auto attack from Ahe's.
Ahe's is level 6.
Yeah, he just hit 6 off of that one. He's super mega. Unleash power onto the 80 carry. Probably should have just done it onto Nasty Gnome while his team could help him.
Yeah.
Taking it down.
I mean,
Deadly
maybe
Flourish.
the ultimate could have taken out Jin under different circumstances, but he didn't have his Thunderlords up as he had just used it when he took out the Braum.
Yeah, not a whole lot of spears either.
Ooh.
Flash forward from Sour Milk Heal, stuns out Cade Trillium, and he what's that ability called?
No,
Keeper's Verdict. Keeper's Verdict. Takes
80.
him out. The Snuggle Fundle flashes forward, and he drops the Chaos Storm just a little bit too late to get the flash out of guitars.
Oh, he did get the flash out of guitars.
No, he did get the flash. I meant get the kill.
Get the kill. Get the kill. Okay. Right,
okay, so Chunky Big Fella going for a very interesting build here. He's picked up the Stalker's Blade, now building towards the Ruby Crystal and the Sapphire Crystal. I wonder what that's going towards. It might be a Righteous Glory. I can see the Catalyst build. You could also, you could also see the Trinity Force. Oh, but Nasty Gnome gets caught by Why Not Koala here, but he's not alone. Netchneedly here, Snuggle Fundle, and the Gravity Field means that Why Not Koala is going to go down. Really nice chain CC here. He got rooted by the Q. He got stunned up by Concussive Blows, and that would kept him in the Gravity Field long enough to get stunned by that.
Does Daisy apply Concussive Blows? That's something I'm wondering.
It does not. It does not. It's only champion autos.
Curses. That would be so cool.
Ooh, Snuggle Fundle gets stunned up by Ahe's with that Scatter of the Weak there. He is going to catch another one. Dark Sphere, the super Unleash power is not yet available. Oh, now it is. He is
just trying to stall out a little bit longer to get it, but he got himself really deep in there. Oh, the W lands on the wrong side of the turret.
Oh, he stuns him up, but he takes a tower shot, flashes away, and Chunky Big Fella looking for it, but Nasty Gnome is here, and he's level 6. Chunky Big Fella still yet to hit 6. The Q roots him up. He's going to auto him down with Daisy, gets knocked up there. The brush goes down. Nasty Gnome continuing to auto attack with those enhanced auto attacks from brush, and he is very low. Chunky Big Fella forced to flash away. Cade Trillium coming in here. He's trying to zone Sour Milk Heals away, and they do end up getting away. Chunky Big Fella very overly aggressive into the jungle.
Yeah. Ivern a hard champion to duel when he has his Daisy up, especially if you're someone like Skarner who doesn't have the burst to take Ivern out.
And we've seen this. Chunky Big Fella is a very aggressive jungler. He very often goes into the enemy jungle, but you can't do that without vision, without having your lanes very sure of themselves, and without having vision of the enemy jungler. And Nasty Gnome catching Cade Trillium again, but there's the slicing Maelstrom. He's gonna get knocked into air with Keeper's Verdict, and the brush with the Nasty Gnome's Ivern auto attacks. He is not quite gonna go down thanks to that flash.
Poppy and Nasty Gnome's flash just came from a second ago, but both of their flashes down at the start of that gank.
Yeah, and Nasty Gnome making quite a bit happen as this game continues.
Yeah.
Chunky Big Fella
hasn't
here
really fallen behind in jungle CS either. about even with Skarner.
I mean, he's a very new champion. I couldn't tell you how his clear compares to a lot of other junglers.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
But, you know, Skarner is a very fast-clearing jungler. The fact that he's keeping up with him means that he's either pathing very intelligently or Ivern's a very fast clear himself.
Or both.
Alright, okay, there's the
a lot of damage on the
Winner's Bite, and the Deadly Flourish catches Guitar 09, but Nedge neatly taking a lot of damage, but why not Koala gets the Summoner heal, the shield comes out, the concussive blows, the 4th auto attack, the Dredge Line to get him away to safety. Snuggle Fundle did use the Ghost to get away from Choke Me Big Fella. Curtain Call blocked up by Guitars to keep his support safe. Why not Koala going very low there?
Syndra starting to roam down.
Oh, but Sour Milk Heel's looking for something. He did roam down here. Cade Trillium not able to follow quite as quickly. We do see A-Haze looking towards this bottom lane, but he is spotted out by Nasty Gnome and forced to back away there. And he will use his brushes to help his team secure this dragon. Yeah, that's one of the cool things you can do with Ivern. If you put brushes on the dragon, it actually does hide him from your opponents.
Yeah, like we saw there, the rest of his team got out of the brush, and Dragon is actually in Fog of War for even us in spectator mode.
Well, I mean, we can turn Fog of War off. Cade Trillium going for an aggressive play onto Sour Milk Heels, did stun him up, but he takes a little bit more damage on the way out than he would have liked. Not really the best of options there. Yeah. Scat of the Week not going to stun up Snuggle Fundle, who does land a nice little laser onto him. Cade Trillium wants to get that enhanced auto off, but he's not going to be able to. Sour Milk Heels wisely backs away when that ever comes up. And Cade Trillium now has the wave pushed in. He just used his Lightning Rush. I'm not sure why. Unless he was planning on recalling, I don't really see why you would use that. Alright, Sour Milk Heels is going to stun him into the wall. Throws down the Q. He does get the second proc. Nice Keeper's Verdict, throws him into the air, but the Slicing Maelstrom does a lot of damage. He gets stunned up, but it's a diminishing returns. Cade Trillium takes another couple of tower shots and goes down! The over-aggression from this top laner means that another kill goes over to Pizza Lord's Rebirth. Essentially gifted over for free. And Cade Trillium not even going for the Hextech Proto Belt build. He's going towards the Zanya's Hourglass as his first item that's definitely going to hurt his damage coming into this mid game. Proto Belt just adds so much burst to a Kennen's combo. The Zanya's only really helps if you're using your ultimate in a team in a team fight, sorry, rather.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen Ivern as a support even in a couple games, and he goes and just picks up a red buff and shares it with his AD carry.
How did we get to that?
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. Somebody threw out in the chat that
okay.
A free reds.
I was just talking about I was talking about Kennen builds, and you're like, yeah, Ivern support. Yeah.
I was listening to you, but then I just noticed that chat, and it brought that up, and I just always thought that that's kind of interesting that as a support he can go and pick up a red buff and share it with his AD carry.
Yes, it is quite cool.
Kind of busted in laning phase if your jungler's ready to give it up.
Uh-oh, A-Haze pops the Ghost, wants to go for the kill on the Snuggle Fundle, but Snuggle Fundle pops his Ghost in response, throws on the Chaos Storm, as well as the Laser, and the Unleashed Power. They actually trade kills back onto each other. Nice Q from Snuggle Fundle, lets the Shield Auto come in just before that last ball hit him. Cade Trillium going to trade onto Sour Milk Heels. He comes forward with that Lightning Rush, and he's going to come in. He has the support of his jungler here. Sour Milk Heels actually trades nicely back onto Cade Trillium. Though Exhaust goes down another Lost Sheep. Gets caught by the Dredge Line. He is going to go down to another couple auto attacks. No! Nedge neatly blocks it with the Unbreakable. Exhaust goes down. And the Deadly Flourish roots up Why Not Koala. Really nice play from the support of Pizza Lord's Rebirth.
Yeah, that was a really good wall. Good Unbreakable.
And Nasty Gnome just comes over the wall with that Q.
There goes the Jinx ult looking for him. Yeah, with the changes to Nunu and the release of Ivern, it kind of seems like Riot kind of wants to support the whole counter jungling playstyle. Not something we've seen
Alright,
much.
curtain call here because Nasty Gnome is here. He does not land the Q. He gets rooted up by the passive of Nautilus, but he throws out Daisy, and Daisy's going to knock him up, And there's the auto from the brush. Nasty Gnome picks up another kill on the guitars, and he gets the shield slow, and then Concussive Blows is going to stun up Why Not Koala. Double kill goes over to Nasty Gnome with the help of Daisy.
Very funny to watch two supports take on fights. I like to play Tom Kinch top, and when my support likes to play Braum, it's very fun to take on fights with the two of them. The CC just keeps chaining, and it's hilarious to watch.
And Nasty Gnome really making a case for this Ivern jungle.
Yeah, he's doing a pretty good job. It's like, it's one of those things where when you start to play it, you start to figure out its strengths and how to play it and get better at it. But not a lot of other players have had the same opportunity to
All right,
improve
Nasty
their
Gnome
ability to
does
play
root up
against it.
Ahaze. He brings Daisy in, and Ahaze is definitely in a bad spot, but he throws down Unleash Power. Nasty Gnome a little bit too low. Cade Trillium gets stunned into the wall after having teleported down. Unleash Power used. Cade Trillium goes for this one. He throws down the Slicing Maelstrom, and Choke Maybe Fella suppresses down Snuggle Fundle to kill the kill. The Sour Milk Heals does pick him up, but Dredgeline pulls him back in, and he's gonna go down here. Choke Maybe Fella gets the shutdown.
Cade Trillium had a pretty nice Zanya's dodge off of Poppy's ult there. She was charging it up, and right when she threw it at him, and it would probably have been the kill, he's on it. So it was just nice, something small. It was cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I was saying, it's you can figure out how to play Ivern by playing him a lot when he's so new like this, but other players haven't had maybe enough opportunity to learn how to play against him effectively. So he might have some weaknesses that are very obvious that other players don't know about it. So then you can abuse his strengths without having his weaknesses as prominent, abused, and make use of that when there's a champion that's new like this.
So I want to talk about Choke Maybe Fella's build. I don't really like this in this particular game because he's going for the Trinity Force.
Before the Cinder Hulk.
Yeah, and the thing is, his top laner is a Kennen who's behind. That's not a tank. So you are kind of being relied on to be the tank for your team, especially with you're gonna have Cade Trillium trying to get these flank engages with Kennens with the Slicing Maelstrom. You're still trying to run in as Skarner. You need to be tanky when your team doesn't have another tank.
So maybe pick up some tank items.
So yeah, I understand it's really important to get wow, that's a lot of damage. Snuggle Fundle blows up Ahaze with that laser chaos storm.
Did not see that coming.
Actually, I think he did. He just didn't respect it. He was thinking, I can burst him a lot faster than he can burst me.
No, that's what I meant. I meant see the burst coming.
Yeah, no, Cade Trillium getting jumped on by Sour Milk Kills, who's taking very little damage from Cade Trillium's abilities.
Yeah, Sour Milk, he rushed that.
Oh, he's going for the dive. The Slicing Maelstrom is going to stun him up on the tower.
Though.
Oh, and Sour Milk Kills gets the tower shot. He is going to go down. And now we've seen both top laners go over aggressive, look for a dive, and give up a kill.
Look at all those bushes.
Holy cow.
What is that? That is just beyond.
And Snuggle Fundle throwing down a lot of zoning. And he feels very confident in doing this. Why Not Koala throws down Depth Charge. Nice knockup onto multiple members. But unfortunately, it's defensive. Anyways, you need to be the tank for your team.
Back to Skarner, I suppose. Ned Schneebly trying to come in.
Ned Schneebly?
Schneebly, yes.
There's an N? It's actually two N's.
Yeah, up in the top lane, that was a pretty cool fight as well. Cade Trillium barely getting out of that alive. Flash over the second proc of the Poppy Q and ult for the stun as he ran away.
Now I'm super confused. Because Cade Trillium has picked up a Rylai's Crystal. I guess Rylai's would be his build, but it doesn't matter. Sour Milk Kills did get the stun onto Guitar 09. He knocks away the Nautilus back into him, and they do pick up the kill onto Guitar 09. Okay. Alright, here's the curtain call. Gonna try and put down some damage.
We got 4 members in that bush.
Yeah, Why Not Koala takes 2 shots, takes the 4th shot, and the Chaos Storm with the Q auto will secure that kill. Snuggle Fundle did pick him up. And now Choke Maybe Fella in between a rock and a hard place. But it looks like, yeah, they are going to look for the dive here. He's trying to clear out the minion wave. And Ned Schneebly taking damage under the tower. He's not in tower range anymore. Nasty Gnome just walks through the tower. He's pretty tanky at this point in the game. And now Sour Milk heals the one in the bad spot. He does get the Scatter the Weak. He's going to get stunned up by that one. The Unleashed Power goes down. He's still alive, but he is going to go down to Slicing Maelstrom. But that means K Trillium does not have it.
Big Fella drags Victor back under the tower.
Yeah, but no, there's no Unleashed Power. There's no Slicing Maelstrom. Ned Schneebly caught a little bit under tower, tanking it for a little bit too long. Gravity Bill goes down to zone them away. Alright. Wow, a lot of damage onto the TBoyz. As K Trillium forced to Zanya's out of fear of that Q follow it up from Nasty Gnome.
Alright, that tower really low, so they're probably a little bit tempted to try to push it just one more wave to take it, but they don't have the manpower.
We still have yet to see first tower go down.
It's really close, so trying to get that is important. That's been a pretty big focal point of a lot of solo queue strategies, and even a big objective to take in these LCS games that have been happening at Worlds.
Yeah, the first brick is super important.
525 gold, I think.
Alright, so K Trillium's Kennen build is also something I definitely take dispute with. You're also being like the same way that Choke Me Propel is being relied upon to be a tank for his team. K Trillium is a lot of the damage for his team. Not anything happening here, just clearing out the waves. Oh, he picks up Daisy, throws her over there. If you go Zanya's Rylai's, then you are very significantly delaying the amount of damage that Kennen does. Because those are two very defensive AP items. So, again, not something I really like.
I'm missing out on the...
Oh, Ahaze throws down the Unleashed Power. Nasty Gnome survives it just barely. K Trillium not able to get in there for the Slicing Maelstrom. He's going to try and stun up Snuggle Funnel, but Sour Milk Heals is here as well.
Alright, we start seeing things calm down around the map.
We still have yet to see first brick go down. Oh, there's the Deadly Flourish onto Why Not Koala. No follow-up there. Oh, but two other members, the jungle and the top laner here. They looks like they're going to go for the dive. He suppresses down Lost Sheep. He's going to get knocked out by Depth Charge. There's the Slicing Maelstrom. He's going to Dredge Line, pulled back in. Ned Schneebly, quickly Big Fella picks off Lost Sheep. Ned Schneebly now alone there. K Trillium, Zanya's to drop tower aggro. Guitars does pick him up. Why Not Koala tanking it up? He flashes away to survive. And there's the flash card from Sour Milk Heals to keep Chocolate Big Fella in. He knocks away K Trillium, and Chocolate Big Fella will be going down here. Nasty Gnome as well. Sour Milk Heals, picks him up. Oh, Scatter the Weak stuns up Snuggle Fundle. Alright, so Ahaze throws him down. He gets the Scatter the Weak onto Snuggle Fundle, but does not. He hesitates for that Unleashed Power. Definitely would have killed off Snuggle Fundle there. But probably didn't want to go under tower for it. Knew he could have gotten easily blown up in response. Nasty Gnome here. Oh, and Sour Milk Heals now in the mid lane. Ahaze throws down the Scatter the Weak to try and get him off him, but he does still have the heroic charge. Ahaze slowed up by that shield pop, and Nasty Gnome autos him for the Runic Echoes proc out the brush. Alright, Nasty Gnome takes away his own blue buff, the second of which will be going over to Snuggle Fundle when he gets the chance. Alright, oh, Why Not Koala might be out of position here. Ned Schneebly throws up the Unbreakable, gets the auto onto Why Not Koala. Deadly Flourish is not going to land, so they're not going to be able to pursue any further. And oh, K Trillium's teleport came in behind, but he was interrupted by that Q from Nasty Gnome. And now Nasty Gnome going for the 1v1. He has these Slicing Maelstroms He throws it down. Nasty Gnome backs away, and Sour Milk Heel's looking for it. He flashes forward for the Q, but he flashes in response. K-Trillium gonna make it out of here this time. Maybe not. They're actually gonna go for the dive.
Here comes
Daisy.
Choke Me Big Fella on his way up to try and stop
Lightning
this.
Rush is gonna keep him alive. Nasty Gnome and Sour Milk Heel is gonna evade out of there through the jungle. And Nedge moving up, he lands the winner's bite on the Why Not Koala Snuggle Bundle, about half health. A-Haze throws down the Scout of the Week and throws down the Unleashed Power. He almost went down to the Chaos Storm, but he does get the kill in the end. Nedge moving forward. Why Not Koala takes a lot of damage and rooted up by Deadly Flourish. He lands the Depth Charge and the Dredge Line, and the nice winner's Glacial Fisher Choke Me Fella going for the kill, and the Nasty Gnome is going to get it with the E. And there's the Curtain Call. It secures the double kill over to Lost Sheep. Just a straight 2v2 in the bottom lane. Nice play by the bottom lane of Pizza Lord's Rebirth. Sour Milk Heel is going again for K-Trillium. K-Trillium really suffering in this matchup. He's throwing down the Qs. He's so sticky right now. K-Trillium doing his best to get under tower. He's gonna go for that heroic charge. Oh, Zanya's, that might be his death. No, Sour Milk Heel does not go for the second one.
On the bot side there.
Oh, he is going to go for it now. He goes under tower there. He's going to get stunned up, but not quite under tower. Nedge might have been a little out of position trying to fight for that dragon, and A-Haze will pick him up with help of Choke Me Big Fella. Sour Milk Heel's pulled back under tower. He does have the Bomby Cinder, so he does pull tower aggro. Gets exhausted. K-Trillium picks him up as a killing spree, and A-Haze forced to run away, but Snuggle Funnel did ghost. He flashes away from the knockup, and Unleashed Power means that he will go down.
That's the second time they've traded lives this game.
And Nasty Gnome handing over the second copy of his buff over to Lost Sheep. Yeah, if only Snugglefun had vision in that brush, he might have been able to get him without dying. Choke Me Big Fella does get the slow into Lost Sheep, throws down the suppression, and Why Not Koala here to help him out. He's doing a lot of damage with that Trinity Force, throwing down those Qs and the autos. He does pick him up. 5, 1, and 4. Why Not Koala and Choke Me Big Fella in the mid lane.
Spice, and now you're nice.
This is quite a close game here, actually. We have.
Yeah, gold-wise,
Only
about
about
1k. Yeah, 1k in favor of Pizza Lord's Rebirth. Pretty close game. Turrets-wise, close to even. One turret advantage on the sides of Pizza Lords. Also, one. Oh wait, actually a turret just went down, evening that out as I was talking about it. And one dragon ahead.
Oh, Sour Milk Heel's looking for it. Oh, and showed Nasty Gnome with the flank. K-Trillium is surrounded, but he throws down the Slicing Maelstrom. Did not stun up Snugglefundle though, and Snugglefundle shuts him down. A-Haze now throws down the Ghost to try and get away. He is going to have the Speed Shrine as well. Oh, he gets rooted by the Q! He went for the greedy stun and got caught by the Q as a result, and A-Haze goes down as a result of his greed.
I love that walking cupcake.
Yeah, Choke Me Big Fella did manage to pick up a tower in the top lane. And Nasty Gnome throwing down those brushes to get those ranged autos as he tries to throw down the tower. Sour Milk Heel's very tanky at this point. He has the Sunfire, he has the Ninja Tabi, building towards the Iceborne Gauntlet, and Why Not Koala might not want to stay here. He's by himself. He's gonna get stunned into the tower here. Surely! What is he waiting for? He's gonna get killed off by that ranged auto from Sour Milk Heel's. What was he waiting for? He could have stunned him a long time ago.
I'm not sure. Skarner has taken 2 towers in the top lane since all of this began.
Oh, and K-Trillium trying to stop Sour Milk Heels. He gets the Q onto him though. Mr. Nasty Gnome roots him in place. Gravity Field is not going to catch him out. And Choke Me Big Fella getting jumped up by Nedge
up here alone.
That's just the support. His 80
Choke Me
carries
Big
coming up
Fella's
to...
low on mana. Can't stick around for much longer. That blue buff is about to spawn, but Ivern's coming down to collapse on him as well. Probably get that blue buff and try and pick him off.
Yeah, no, so Choke Me Big Fella just got
back in a good option. Alright, A-Haze back up, pushing bot lane. Jinx roaming down there as well. Probably not a time to have both your carries in one lane.
Yeah, especially with the Baron buff available.
Yeah, if they did see Jinx on that pink ward right there, and they just pinged Syndra.
Man, I feel like people are just gonna like hate me because I'm hating on everyone's builds, but Snugglefundle with the Rabadon's Death Cap rush. Not optimal. You pretty much never want to build Rabadon's Death Cap as your first item. Even with the fully upgraded Hex Core, Rylai's Crystal Scepter gives you so much utility, so much power. You almost never want to forego getting that before your Rabadons. So,
Right, so pushing down the bot lane, Jinx has found her way to a turret, and nobody has come to respond. Guitars looks like he's going to get a free turret down here in the bot lane.
Yeah, that's going to catapult themselves back.
Oh, Syndra up ahead just burned the
but
flash
Guitars
of Jhin.
catches the Q, and Sour Milk Kios is going to catch onto him, and Snugglefundle right behind him does not catch onto him. Netch Neebly throws down the Glacial Fissure. They committed so much to try and kill off Netch Neebly, but oh no, they actually got Lost Sheep in the end.
They did.
Yeah, okay, so Netch Neebly walks back into the enemy team, but the Chaos Storm will kill off K Trillium as he pops back out. No, he's going to flash over to his team. The Chaos Storm expires. Netch Neebly will go down. No! Gravity Field pulls Why Not Kala away from his top laner. And Chokme McFella pulls in Nasty Gnome with the suppression, but Snugglefundle going to be throwing down a lot of damage, but not enough. Chokme McFella runs away. Sour Milk Hills did pick off K Trillium. 4 members of TBoyz dead. A Lost Sheep respawning pretty soon. They might start off this Baron, then they do. Chokme McFella, the jungler though, being the one alive, there's always the potential for a steal, but not if the brush is there. If they prevent him from flashing into brush, then he won't even be able to see the Baron to try and go for a steal. This is really nicely played by the members of Pizza Lord's Rebirth, and he's zoned away by the Gravity Field and the Deathly Flourish. And this looks like it's going to be an easy Baron for Pizza Lord's Rebirth. The early smite doesn't matter because Chokme McFella can't even get in.
Sour Milk Heals doing a good job of... Man, that's so hard to say so fast. Doing a good job of zoning and being all over the place on his Poppy Pick.
Yeah. Chokme McFella, though, pretty strong right now. Although he went the Trinity Force first, he now has the Cinderhulk, has the Spirit Visage. He's really tanky and doing a lot of damage right now. The TBoyz did just lose the Baron. They did just lose a tower to minions in the mid lane. Big gold lead, or a 4.4k gold lead, reasonably big on the side of Pizza Lord's Rebirth.
Yeah. All right, both teams starting to try and get vision on and rotate around.
Oh, but K Trillium gets caught by the Q. He's knocked into the wall and blown up before he can even respawn.
Yeah, he wanted
that is a huge team fight ultimate. Down, and now Netch Neebly throws down the Glacial Fissure. That's a lot of CC onto a very nice corridor there. And that's the jungler dead, the top laner dead.
This game has been very close up until now, but the last 2 team fights we've seen have gone a lot in the favor of Pizza
Lord's Rebirth now starting to catapult forward. They have the Baron, they picked up the Dragon, they got a tower thanks to minions. Now they're going to be pushing in this bottom side with Baron buff. Yeah, but the instant wave clear coming out of Victor there. Guitar09, I don't think he can really defend this. And Sour Milk Heals just charging up that Keeper's Verdict to keep him away anyways.
At that point, he probably should have just canceled it. You do get some of the ultimate refunded if
and he throws down Daisy even to tank up this tower. The depth charge goes down and knocks a lot of members up. K Trillium throws down the Slicing Maelstrom. Guitars does pick up Netch Neebly, and Snugglefundle also stunned up under the tower. Really nice engage from the members of
Nautilus set up that Kinnan ultimate very nicely. Got off the ult on several targets.
They did lose Guitar09, however. Victor just blowing them up. Hanasi Gnome, and Why Not Koala? Why are you here? You had no support, no vision in the air. Lost Sheep, gonna survive with the help of that mob, Malmortius, K Trillium. Why are you here? You don't have Slicing Maelstrom! There's no reason for you to be going in one by yourself.
Wanting to pick up Lost Sheep, but
that was
not
so
paying
greedy.
Attention to the Poppy and the
But he knew they were there.
I just said not paying attention.
Yeah.
Just being like, he was just
that
trying
was just
to
such
go
a
right
greedy
by.
and bad decision by the top laner of TBoyz.
All right, so not an objective really this time to get off of some of the kills they've picked up.
Snugglefundle wisely going for the Abyssal Scepter. A lot of magic damage coming out of the members of TBoyz. Guitars has the Infinity Edge, the Runons, the Lord Dominique's Regard to try and see if he can get through that Poppy, but that's a 12 kill Poppy. She's so far ahead right now.
Yeah, she has picked up a lot of kills in these team fights.
And now Nasty Gnome gonna pick up that red buff as well as for Lost Sheep.
Looks like Jen got to pick up that red buff as well.
Yeah, for Lost Sheep. That's what I said.
I'm new to these guys' names.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. K-Trillium did pick up a Void Staff, which is obviously on the more offensive side in terms of AP items, but a little too late at this point. You're so far behind. Imagine what you could have done with a little bit more burst in your combo earlier in the game when you weren't so far behind. Nasty Gnome has a fully stacked Rod of Ages, the Proto Belt, and K-Trillium gets rooted up by the Deadly Flourish, but no follow-up.
Why not Koala has a lot of CC right now. They don't want to get caught by him.
Now, Lost Sheep will be slowed up there, but Choking Pella doesn't want to go in by himself. Ahe stuns two of them up with the Scatter the Weak.
When you have a Duskblade on someone like Jin, you do want to try.
Ooh, K-Trillium gonna get jumped on here. He needs to I mean, this would be the good time to Zhonya's, but you're probably gonna go down anyway. Wow, that force shot from Lost Sheep. Oh, but he's found by Choking Pella and Wina Koala. He's gonna have to flash over the wall.
Alright, these members are very surrounded.
Yeah, members of TBoyz though gonna get zoned away. Oh no, those are the members of Pizza Lord Bird. Ahaze does get rooted up by the Q. The Keeper's Verdict knocks them both up, followed up by that Glacial Fissure, and they pick up two more. This very well might be the game for Pizza Lord Bird. That's three members dead.
Ahaze on a 45-second death timer. Why not Koala has 30 left. K-Trillium 20. They're going to be able to get at least an inhibitor.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, shoving down that little weight. That Daisy in that skin is pretty cool looking. Pretty cool looking.
Lost Sheep takes a little bit of damage there. Ned Schneebly and Snugglefundle are moving forward very aggressively, trying to pick out guitars. And
K-Trillium getting a little bit too far ahead of himself.
Catches into...
Didn't have his Zhonya's because he used it a moment ago with the Jin.
Yeah, K-Trillium just really having a rough game today, or this game. Dradran does gonna pull Snugglefundle in. Super Mega Thug will pick him up, and now Guitars is coming online. Ned Schneebly does get the shield, but
Lost Sheep goes down exhaust. Look at all those potential resets.
No! Sour Milk Heels gets him down. Shutdown goes over to Choking Big Fella, but Sour Milk Heels is already killed off. Why not Koala? Where is Guitars? He's chasing him down. Sour Milk Kills will go down to Ahaze. Chased a little bit too far into the enemy base.
And there was so many potential resets that Jinx just couldn't get to for the longest time.
Yeah, so close. But that's because of how behind they are. And K-Trillium has just been having such a rough game.
I personally think he played the early game pretty well, despite getting bullied by Poppy in that matchup. He had some solid outplays under tower.
He gave up 2 kills before that outplay under tower, and that's why, because Sour Milk Kills definitely overextended.
Let's see.
Oh, and Ahaze really just pick up the blue buff with your W instead of trying to throw the ball at it. It reset. You would have gotten it. And now you waste a little bit of time. You might get caught by Ned Schneebly here. No, he's the only one there. He's not going to catch you by himself.
Still find myself.
Alright, so we have 2 members plus Daisy. Daisy tanking up this Baron buff. It's already down to about half, with only 2 non-DPS members taking it down. Daisy tanking it up so well, and they just snuck this Baron under the noses of TBoyz. The Elder now live, but can TBoyz even start fighting for this one? There's a teleport coming in from Sour Milk Heels on the flank. But no, TBoyz able to secure their way out. Oh, he flashes forward. Guitars gets jumped on. Keeper's Verdict knocks him up. But Sour Milk Heels a little bit farther forward than his team can really follow up on. And the curtain call not very useful there. K-Trillium comes in. Nice Q means that Sour Milk Heels forces the Ahaze flash. He's going to stun Why Not Koala into the wall. He's going to get knocked up here. Ooh. No, but the Duskblade of Drakthar is what will secure that kill onto him. They do get this second inhib tower. They are going to move towards the second inhib as well. And now it's really only a matter of time before
They have a
Pizza Lord's Rebirth
huge
pick up this
wave pushing in the bot lane. Oh, they're not
It
even
doesn't
gonna
even
wait for
matter.
it.
They're just going to tank it up. And they are going to secure their third inhib. And once you got 3 inhibs down at the same time, it's very rare that you see teams come back from this.
Very rare. This is especially when they have Baron buff on the minions. That's if you get the waves pushing and you keep Baron on all of them and stay poking.
Look at that
out.
huge wave. Just moving in to get Baron buffed up. Well, it's not huge anymore.
Pretty good wave clear on the side of Jinx. Sorry, Milk Kill's getting chased off a little bit, but really not taking very much damage. Pretty darn tanky at this point, despite only having 1.5 magic resist items. The half being Guardian Angel.
Yeah, of course.
Alright, they're going to pick up an Elder Dragon now while there's 3 inhibs down. Chogu Big Fella looks like he wants to try to get in here and steal it, but it's going to be hard for him to have any vision to do that.
And then he's going to get knocked away by Keeper's Verdict. Super Mega Thorok is going to come in, not going to secure any kills. And why not Koala moving forward, trying to go for the miracle play. K-Trillion gets knocked into the wall, meaning he can't get in position for slicing Maelstrom until it's too late. He is going to stun him up, but not any damage coming down. He doesn't do enough damage, and he's going to get taken down. And all the members survive. They have Baron, they have Elder. 2 of them are going to recall. Lost Sheep goes very low.
He does still have that Maw, though. It's going to
help him. Sour Milk is going to find Ahaze, and there's the Curtain Call, slows him up. Sour Milk is going to get stunned up by Scout of the Week, but it hardly matters when he's going to go down to the Elder Dragon burn.
Alright, with and that 4 members down and 3 inhibs.
Definitely going to be the end.
Yeah.
Pizza Lord's Rebirth have super minions pushing in. They have Baron Belt, they have Elder.
Daisy.
They have Daisy, meaning these towers are just going to go down. That means that Pizza Lord's Rebirth will pick up the win in their first game of the OKLCS up against the TBoyz.
As with the other 2 matches, this game was also a 2-0 series, I believe.
Yep.
So this wasn't game 3. This was one of the 2 games. That's how we're doing it this season, since we can't possibly stream every single game, but we really do want to do the best of 3 format. We think that it can, provide a much better way to like judge skill between 2 teams. At least for that.
Let's see
for
if
that
I
given
can
day.
pull the match history up. That is not it. Golly. What was? Golly, I don't remember. We might not be able to pull this one up for you, folks.
Well, we could always pull it up on op.gg, even though it's not quite as pretty.
Yep. Alright, we will do that. I hope that Guitars09 does not mind that we are pulling up his OPGG. Let's look for customs. And it's this one, right? This is it.
I believe so.
Alright, so here we go. We're gonna zoom in onto this particular match. So, let's see. Ahaze 7, 9, and 5. Guitar09 falling quite a bit behind in terms of gold to Lost Sheep. 10, 4, and 8. 4.5 KDA. Nasty Gnome. 14.5 KDA. Absolutely devastated on this Ivern pick. They were not prepared for it at all. Just not a lot of experience playing against the champion. And Nasty Gnome definitely looked very practiced on this champion.
Yeah, quite. Looked like he really knew how the champion works, and it's hard to play against a champion when you don't know how well it works, and they know how well it works.
Mm-hmm.
There's the strengths and weaknesses, and what you need to do to try to counter Ivern cheese. Not a lot of people know that kind of thing yet. And so
just look at how much damage Snugglefundle did. Next highest was Ahaze. Very high damage mid laners in this game. Snugglefundle just able to help his team pull out the win in this game.
A little bit more team utility on Victor. A little bit.
Ahaze more about just blowing somebody up. Maybe you can get one of those big AoE stuns with Scatter of the Week.
You can get down. If you ever happen to use your ultimate before you use Scatter of the Week, you can shoot out like 5 or 6 stuns in different directions. Anyway, well, we will get back with you guys soon for one last match.
Yep, this final match will be Vengeance versus Oklahoma Gold Rush. We'll see you in just a few minutes.